Now, the catalyst for the impeachment was a request from the Attorney General's office to lawmakers to pay out a settlement with whistleblowers.
People have asked, well, what's the status of that settlement? KVUE's Isabella Basco talked to legal and political experts about what could happen next. Isabella?
That's right, Brian and Ashley, one political science professor tells me the settlement is still in limbo. He doesn't think the House of Representatives will fork over the money, but there could be other options. The impeachment of Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton all started with an ask.
Earlier this year, Mr. Paxton came to the legislature seeking $3.3 million in taxpayer money to settle a whistleblower lawsuit. This is why we are here.
The AG's office agreed to pay $3.3 million to settle a lawsuit with 4 former employees who reported General Paxton to the FBI and were later fired. But that money had to come from the Texas legislature, launching the House investigation into the whistleblower report. Texas lawmakers ended the session without giving the AG's office the money. So now that Paxton's impeachment trial is over and he's acquitted, there are questions about the settlement.
Where that's going to come from and how those people are going to get paid is a different story. Or he could try to pull a Godfather and then say, my offer is this, nothing.
Brian Smith is a political science professor at St. Edward's University.
I'm thinking right now, Paxton is probably going to use his own funds, not the state's. He wants to put this behind him. I'm sure right now he's raising tons of money. He's been using the trial kind of as a fundraiser.
And law experts say Paxton probably still wants to settle. Austin attorney Brad Vinson says that's because the odds are not in Paxton's favor.
So the venue for that lawsuit would be Travis County, meaning that if there's not a settlement agreement that's been reached, then the case would proceed into a potential jury trial in Travis County, which I think we could all probably agree would not be favorable for Mr. Paxton.
Vinson thinks it's in everyone's best interest to pay it off as soon as possible.
I think he would continue to skirt that and wave the flag and say, look, I was found not guilty on all these counts. So government, you figure out how to pay this up or it could cost you more, right? And that's the danger to the House, right? The bigger danger to the House is, what if we don't pay the settlement agreement? What if it goes to trial? And what if we lose? So it is definitely a sticky situation.
Now, we've reached out to the Attorney General's office to ask about the status of the settlement, but we have not heard back. But we'll keep you posted. Brian and Ashley?